So, tips for helping with anxiety. My number one is always just to listen and let them know you're there for them. Give them eye contact, because if you're busy getting dinner and you're looking the other way, then a child is not going to open up and talk to you, because what you're saying is this is more important, or even this is more important if you've got your phone out. So, be there, be present, give them your eye contact, give them your full attention, because this sometimes for some children this is a big deal and they've had to brave it. Depending on how you are as a parent and your relationship with your child, they might have had to think, right, I really need to brave it and say this to mummy, daddy, whoever. So listening and being present and giving them your eye contact, number one, because they're not going to talk to you otherwise. And if it's a young child and it's bath time and you're just drying them off as they get out the bath, sometimes that will be the time when it starts and you need to kind of be calm and listen and just reassure them, oh, okay. And sometimes just saying, thanks for telling me this, I didn't know that. Reassuring them and letting them know it's okay to share that. And of course you're feeling that. I understand. I think I'd feel like that if that happened to me. Or sometimes it's something where somebody was unkind at school and it's just wobbled them or upset them, or maybe their best friends just moved away and they're not in school anymore and that leaves them feeling lonely. So it's about reiterating what they're saying. Oh, you feel lonely. Oh, you miss them. Yes, I understand that. So it's kind of giving them that reassurance that it's actually okay, not freaking out and thinking it's unusual. Or don't worry, you've got loads of other friends. They don't want to hear that. They want you to focus in on exactly what they're saying, not what you're thinking. I think so. Talking is really important. Getting children to be able to talk about it. If they really won't talk, then writing it down or drawing a picture. Young children quite like to draw a picture. Um, Sometimes anxiety might be coming from a dream that they're having, a repeated dream, and it might be a nightmare, a not nice dream. So I get children to draw a little picture of the dream, and then we scrunch it all up, and then we burn it, because then for the child they feel that's come out now and it's gone. So it's like a release, and hopefully then it won't come again. I think we sometimes our children don't want to share with us. They want to protect us. They don't want us to feel worried. So they won't tell us, but they might tell a grandparent, somebody at school, somebody in their brownie group, or whatever. There may be someone else in their life that they trust enough to say and tell whatever the anxiety, the worry is. I also have this thing called the blue balloon, which is a technique I've used many times with children, and I've used it as an adult, where if I've got a worry and I'm lying in bed at night, which is often when it comes, is I will imagine this blue balloon in front of me and imagine putting the worry into the blue balloon and imagine the blue balloon floating away. And if the worry comes back, you do it again and again until eventually it just goes and you find yourself asleep. And that is a really powerful, it's incredible actually, that just imagining a blue balloon can actually help get that worry and that anxiety out of you, out of your body. And you can help your child to do that. You can do it with them, right? Let's imagine this blue balloon. Is it going to be big? Is it going to be small? How far has it gone now? Can we still see it? Oh yeah, it's gone now. So you can really use that as a great technique of releasing it, getting out of their mind. Other tools that I've used, and I'm sure you'll know as parents, that children doing breathing, they often teach this in school now. There's various different types of breathing when they go up and down the fingers, which is lovely. I've had children talk to me about box breathing, which is breathe in for 3, hold for 3, breathe out for 3, hold for 3. So it might be 3, it might be 4, it might be 7. So breathing, never underestimate the power of breathing. If you think of something like yoga, which has been around for thousands of years, it does, we now scientifically know that deep breathing does calm the nervous system. So even just whether you hold it in between or not, but just that deep breathing is calming the body down. Because often when we're anxious, we're in fight or flight mode, we're getting panicky and it's building up, and sometimes it's building up and building up and getting worse towards a panic attack. We want to calm children down to a point where they can actually soothe themselves. Doing that deep breathing will just calm their sympathetic nervous system, reassure themselves, actually everything is okay, there is not going to be a lion, I don't have to fight or flight, this isn't me as a cave person, this is me as a modern day person. The feelings are still there within our bodies, so we have to tell our bodies we're safe. And another technique that I've used, which actually is out there in the public domain, a lot of if you watch politicians, they often do this, but it's called the power pose. So you can either stand with your hands on your shoulders like this, so think superhero, or more powerfully is having your hands up in the air like this for about 1 or 2 minutes. And what it does, again, they found scientifically that it just builds strength within your body. And certainly for children who are worrying about being picked on or being bullied or being teased, it gives them this kind of inner strength, and it makes them stand taller and bolder. And there's been lots of research around this and why it works, which I won't go into now in great depth and detail, but it does work. And so I use that an awful lot, and children really find it makes them, it's almost like they've got this golden bubble of protection around them. Not to do at night, because if you do that at night, they're going to be a bit wired. So that's a good one to do first thing in the morning, the power pose, get them energized, get them feeling strong, ready to face that maybe a difficult day, potentially a difficult day. But also, again, visualizing it's going to be a great day, using positive language, using positive visualizations. Visualize yourself walking into the classroom and everyone going morning, and not being unkind or not noticing something that you don't want them to notice. Like, I don't know, you've had a new haircut or something. Visualization, power pose, and just positive language is another really, really good thing. I hope that has all been really helpful for you on supporting your children. And do get in touch if you have any other things you'd like to ask us.